Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel KS Automation. So in this video I gonna share about how to use analog input with slider in FactoryTalk View Studio. In numeric input is here, you can see numeric input. I will cover both numeric display and numeric input, and where you can use numeric input, where you can use numeric display. So just double click on numeric input and drag and drop here like this, and you can see here in the journal option of numeric input is default tag. You can write any default tag, that tag will be not changed. Index, so what is the tab index? Tab index means length of the, how many number length of the tag. It is a tag index. Example, one tag index means so in one tab index you can write only 1 0 to 9 number. Next is security. You can apply security if you applied security. So login, if in example engineer security code is A, so engineer cannot, if engineer is not login, so engineer cannot write anything in numeric input. I will cover in my coming video how to use security code in FactoryTalk View Studio with numeric input. So next is display keyboard. So you want to click on display on screen keyboard. It will be automatically open on screen keyboard display. Here you can write display code. Example, here you can write on screen keyboard caption. Example, analog input 1. Step next, one box is, it is a totally one box. Here also you can apply one box rule. How you can apply box rule, I covered in my previous video. I told how to apply box rule or what is the box rule. One box is completed. In the next box, continuous update, it means it will be continuously update. Also you can apply here confirmation. Three type of confirmation: no confirmation, required confirmation, required e-signature, and use variable. If you select no confirmation and you are going to put something in numeric input, then you don't want to any confirmation, you not get any pop-up related to confirmation. And required confirmation, example, if you select required confirmation, select on configure, and here is a configuration pop-up. What is a confirmation? Also you can write any other things. Example, alert, please ensure attention, anything. And where it pop-up will be open, you can see where you can open this pop-up. You can open center of the screen, means here left corner of the top left corner of the screen, means here near about, and top right corner means here, bottom left corner means here, and center of the top half, it means center of the top half, screen of the top of the screen. Bottom corner means bottom of the corner, and center on the left side in the center of the left side, center of the left side, near about display and center of the left side. And also next calling object means you can open next calling object that already have opened, so you can open next calling object. So most of the time center of the screen is by default, you can open anywhere, but it is a default setting. Here you can write any type of the caption. Example, One caption is by default. You can see here, are you sure you want to perform this action? It means you are a authorized person for going to write something in numeric input, going to write any value in numeric input. So this, like this confirmation, if you want you can change the confirmation according to your requirement. You can search from the Google, please give me a confirmation alert, Google give me more confirmation alert. You can write anything here. Font of the confirmation, so in font of the confirmation, like Rockwell. Also you can change any other font, not Rockwell. Rockwell. Okay, it bold, already bold. And size of the caption text, you can apply here caption size, example 12, and italic, underline, and here you can select font is Rockwell, font style is bold, and font size is 12. You can change font also, you can change font style, also font size, and streak out, underline also you can change. Click OK. Here one another option is image setting. You can apply with the confirmation any alert image. Example, you want to apply, example you have to show any image with confirmation, so you can use here image, alert image. And example, here is not more image, here in library not any alert found, but you can directly import here launch library, add from library. Also launch library, you can add the in library, you can add in the library, you can download from the Google and import in the library. After that you can use this particular that particular image. And next is import file. You can directly import file. You can directly import, you can see here. So it right now you deselect. And next is button style. What will be button style? Means when confirmation will be open, I will show you on runtime. When confirmation will be open, on that time button setting, in bottom of the button setting, two type of button like this, OK and cancel. Pop-up will be open, in small pop-up will be open, and also here two button will be visible like OK, cancel. Also you can select OK only, so only OK button will be visible with the pop-up. And if you select yes or no, yes and no, only yes here will be visible like this, not here. Yes and another will be no, and only yes, only yes, no will be not visible. So click on OK. Next is appearance. So in the appearance, here is a one box. I will tell you what is in one box. So in the one box, numeric format, you can apply the format decimal, means number, analog number, hexadecimal means combination of alphabet, number and semi alphabet number, and octal, binary, floating point. So floating point will be better for the analog input tag. Example is from the field coming 24 from the field coming analog input. Example, you selected here floating point, and from the field coming 4 to 20 milliampere for the label transmitter. So label transmitter 4 to 20 milliampere coming from the field in the PLC, in the wiring, with the PLC wiring. So it will be here, here floating point will be not exact value. Floating point means exact value, and after that point value. Example, so exponent and round value means near about value. Example, for the temperature transmitter 28.9, it will be directly switch the it will be so 28.9 knot, it will be so directly 30 degrees centigrade, but so exponent is better. And length, field length of will be always 2. Now is fixed decimal place, sorry, field length will be according to analog, which analog is you are using. I will switch here, it will be so fill it will be fill after 2 point. Example 27.12, apply, fill length will be 5, apply, and fixed decimal place. How many fixed decimal place means, how many fixed decimal place means 20. Example, temperature example, not temperature transmitted, right now analog value in the because I created the analog tag in the HMI. So if the example analog tag is 20.5 with slider, so here you can see after 2 decimal place it will be so 20.5, but better than 3, because 0 to 100. Dynamic place, dynamic decimal place, you can change the decimal place, it will be changed automatically. How it can, how you can change it, you can change from any tag. Here you can see, and justification, it will be left. Justification means value will fill from the left, value will fill from the center, and value will be filled from the right, right, left, center. And leading characters, leading character means it will be so if not any value coming from the field, it will be only so blank. If example analog slider value is, example analog slider value is 20, so it will be so example analog slider value is 0, on that time it will be so 0. And if you select 0 and if you select blank and log slider value is 0, so it will be directly slow blank. Disable state, it's very good option. I will show you how you can disable this option, how you can disable with any tag, and how you can disable. First, before you here, you know what happened, cannot place empty. Okay, I will show you how to disable bit security, how to disable this analog input with security. After that I will show you, here I will show you how to disable analog input. Also you can disable, do two types. One, you can disable with security code. When login, example engineer is login in FactoryTalk View Studio, so it analog input will be disabled. An example, if this state if you are not using this security code and you have to disable, and you want to disable this option, then you can use any particular tag. When tag value will be 1, or also you can write expression greater than less than. If any tag, another tag value will be greater than or less than, or any expression, that expression you will write here. So on that time, this analog input, I will show you how to disable it with any other tag. Common, it is a common option. In the common option, one size width, in the size height of the analog input, width of the analog input, top of the analog input, and bottom of the what is the bottom screen. Top means how, and numeric input. You can also write here tooltip. I already told what is the tooltip. You can write analog input -1, not analog input 1. You can write any other. Okay, apply. And next thing is connection. So in the connection, you have to click on, you can write here tag value. In the tag value, click on tag and right click, show server name. Right now here showing server name. Click on learning. Here you will be see, what you will see here, you will see name of the server. Which name of the server? That name you have to create for particular SCADA. And in the server, when you drag and drop, so you can see here it is a tag. All tag is internal tag. Example, you unlock, all tag is internal tag. When I will create video on faceplate for switches, for pumps, for switches, for valve, for analog input, for analog output, and for pump, for valves, for control valves, for SI valve, for any valve. On that time I will be cover totally for advanced 0 to high level. Everything I will cover with add-on UDT, how to create UDT, how to use UDT, how to create add-on, how to create global object, how to make a global object. Because if don't know how to make global object and how to create UDT in FactoryTalk View Studio, how to create UDT in Studio 5000 Logic Designer, and how to create how to use UDT, how to create a pop-up of faceplate in global object, you cannot make SCADA. So select analog 4, not analog 4. If you have you have created any other tag, you want to select that tag. And here is the one common thing, minimum and maximum. So minimum value will be 0 and maximum value, that value you have to choose. Example, for slider 100. Click OK. Now in step number 2, you have to take a slider from where you want to select here library, and in the library, where is slider? Slider. So where is slider? Slider is, you can see slider, here is a slider. Double click and right click, you have to copy, here you have to paste, and left, it will be on top, it will be on top left, and double click, right click, you have to select animation, vertical slider. What you have to do, you have to write a tag. It will be by default tag, so you have to change the tag. Which tag? Always ensure analog tag and means the analog numeric input and slider tag, both tag must be same. If any tag is different, so it will be not work. So analog 4, click on here, select tag analog 4, home area, click on OK, apply, close, save. So what will happen here, when analog tag value will be changed from the slider, Here you can see analog tag, and when here you will put any value in numeric input, slider will be automatically goes up, and it will be go down. It will go up and it will be go down. Next is numeric display. Take a numeric display, double click, right. So here you can see numeric display, double click on numeric display and drag and drop here. You have to, example, you put it any tag here. You have to show that value is going or not. You have to show only. So numeric display absorb my what? Numeric number display. Numeric input, it will be only for, you can use only for display, you can use only for input. Numeric display. In the numeric display, first you have to choose tag. Tag must be same. Which tag? Right now take analog 4, so analog 4, it will be tag. Refresh, you can refresh the folder, tag, okay. Here is the same option like analog input. If you observe, so here is the same option like analog input. Decimal place, octal, binary, floating point, it will be always floating point. So decimal length will be 5 also in length is 5 in numeric input, so also in the place decimal place will be 2, and it always center, it will be so exponent, and justification, always justification will be center. And you can see here leading characteristic blank and 0 like analog, like this in numeric display, it will apply close. But you have to change something. You have to change length fill will be 6, and also it length fill will be filled. For testing, you have to run client. If you don't know how to create client and how to use client, how to create client, if you don't know how to create client and how to do advanced setting of the client, and if you don't know how to create HMI tag, so in my previous video I already told how to create HMI tag and how to launch a runtime client in FactoryTalk View Studio. So if you don't know, so please, link is in description box or in the link is in description box. You can find the playlist of FactoryTalk View Studio Basic, and you can watch them. You can watch and you can learn. So already created client, so click on run an existing FactoryTalk View SE configuration file. Click on run. It will take some time according to your system capacity. It's open. Click on analog, and here you can see analog input. What is it? If you remember, I written the analog input 1. Analog input 1 means I written the analog input tag analog input 1 in the tooltip box where I was written. So I was written here in the common tooltip. Also you can write tooltip with insert variable numeric, string and date and time. If you want to show date and time, you have to choose date and time and also string and numeric. I will show in my coming video when I will be create video on FactoryTalk View and combination of FactoryTalk View and Studio 5000 with FactoryTalk View and Studio 5000 for add-on instruction. Select yes, and you can see here analog input 1, and here not showing in analog display. So for this you can write here, click property and select connection. In tooltip analog input -1, click on apply, OK, save, runtime. It will be direct, not here showing, it not showing here. You have to change one display to another display. Analog, here showing analog input 1, like analog input 1. So example you have to write, and also you can see analog input 1. How here showing analog input 1? Because I was written here on screen keyboard analog input 1. Also you can directly write name of the transmitter. I will show you in coming videos. Save and select here 20. Click OK. Here confirmation. What is confirmation? Are you sure you want to perform this action? Which confirmation is showing? This confirmation that I have configured here. Confirmation and e-signature setting that I have configured here. That confirmation is showing on the runtime. Click OK. Here 20 entered, and slider value is directly switched from 0 to 20, and slider value you can see numeric input, numeric display and slider value. Example, you changing the slider value slowly. So what will happen? Also here you can see the right 20 analog value, previous value was 0, means before 20 previous value was 0, right now analog value is 20. Example, you changing the slider value, what will happen? About how to disable numeric input in FactoryTalk View Studio with using any expression or any digital or any analog tag. First I will show you digital tag, how you can use digital tag for disable numeric input. After that I will show you with expression how you can use expression for disable analog input tag, for disable any tag, numeric input tag, any numeric input. So first you have to take a button. First you select a button, drag it and drag and drop here on, drag and drop on the display. Same condition here. You can see style. In the style, border, 3D, recessed, beveled. In journal, example, you have to choose recessed. You can choose any style, which style you want to choose, or which style you like, and capture cursor. It will be automatically capture your cursor of the laptop. Next, click on action. Here you can apply also box rule, box 1. In the first option it is a box 1, it is a box 2. In action option it is a totally 1 by 1 box. You have to choose what, when digital value will be 0, on that time numeric input will be disabled, and when digital tag will be 1, on that time numeric input will be enabled. Or also vice versa, you can change, when digital tag will be 0, on that time numeric input will be enabled, and when digital tag will be 0 to 1, on that time numeric input will be disabled. So you have to choose toggle, because when you click first time, tag becomes 0 to 1, tag will be become 0 to 1. When you will be click second time, tag will be become 1 to 0. So select toggle value. You have to choose a tag. So already created a tag. You can use any tag according to, you can use any tag. Here is a I created a button total digital input 1 to total digital input 10. So for the numeric disable button 6. Okay, for button 6 click OK. Appearance. In the appearance, first you have to see, you are seeing it is a general option. So what is the style, what will be style of the button? Transparent, gradient, and also solid. Force colors means test color of the button, back color means back color of the button, and pattern colors means pattern color of the button. But most of the case pattern color is not, I till now I was not used any pattern color, I not used pattern color and pattern style, but it's important pattern back style and fore color and back color. So here you can write caption. In the caption in numeric disable numeric input for up appearance. When value will be 0, on that time it will be numeric input will be disabled. Numeric input will be disabled when value will be 0, and when value will be 1. So in the second box you have to choose font. You can choose any font that you like. Your favorite font you can choose, and size also you can select any size, bold, italic, underline, same. And for up appearance, same state, same as up appearance, it will be deselect. Here you have to write another what, enable numeric input, it will be enable. Enable numeric input. Also font will be changed. Rockwell, click up, and font size will be 12, bold. Also you can change the font color, example red, green, and font is very big font size, so font size will decrease. 10 is okay, and font color will be green, font color will be red, okay. Also 10 is big font, so you have to choose 8 is okay. And for also down appearance, font should be same, okay. Button size will decrease. Now it's okay. Save. Step 1 is completed. In the step 2, which tag is selected here? Input, digital input. Here selected, which tag is selected? You can see button 6. So you have to choose same tag for in numeric display property, where appearance, in the appearance disable state, click on tag, and you have to choose same tag here, button 6, click OK and apply. What will Here you can see expression true state is related to expression. I will show you how to disable with analog tag. How to disable numeric display with using analog tag. Click OK, apply. Now what is completed? Numeric display will be disabled when in numeric display will be disabled when this button 6 tag will be enabled, means when button 6 tag will be become 0 to 1, on that time numeric display will be enabled, and when button tag will be 0, on that time numeric display will be disabled. Next, how you can disable numeric display, numeric input with slider. So take it will be copy paste and write here, and you can change the tag. Example, in the connection you have to change the tag. Example, analog 5. So you can write any other tag, apply, and same slider you have to choose here. What will happen? Example, slider tag is different. Okay, example, slider tag is 14. Example, slider tag is 4 and its analog value is different. So when it will be disabled, in the property connection, in the appearance, when it will be disabled, example, if analog tag 4 is less than 50, then it will be numeric input second will be disabled. Select the tag, you have to choose tag from here. Example, analog 4. Okay, and if you have to write syntax. If analog tag value is greater than equal 50, greater than and equal 50, then 1 is 0. You have to check syntax is okay or not. So syntax is valid, click on OK, and if here you can see expression true state. If expression will be true, then numeric input 2 will be enable or disable. You can directly select here enable or disable. So when numeric analog tag value be greater than 50, means then 1, on that time second numeric input should be enabled. Apply, click on OK, select OK. You have to click launch SE client. So you can disable the two types. You can disable analog input two method. First method you can use for digital input tag, and for another method you can use for analog input tag. I will show you in coming videos on pop-up time when I will create video on how to create a faceplate for analog input On that time I will show you how to disable and when you can disable this state. If any field value DIE digital input will come from the field, on that time you can disable analog input, and also from analog digital for analog tag if coming from the field temperature transmitter also you can disable with the analog input tag. So in which display I have created this particular log input and display. Click on the log tag. Here enable numeric input means first numeric input is enabled right now. Its second numeric input. First I have to change from here tooltip. In the tooltip analog input to apply and OK. It will be select OK. You have to change display again. So it is a first is analog input 1, second is analog input 2. You have to click on analog, you have to click on enable numeric input. Right now numeric input tag is 0 and it is a disable. You cannot write any value in numeric input, and also when it will be disabled, again click on disable numeric input. It's enable. Now you can write in any value in numeric input, example 50. Okay, click enter. Now you can write value. And are you sure you want to perform this section? Click on OK. So 50 is entered. If again click on disable enable numeric input, right now enable. If you click on numeric input enable numeric input, it will be disabled. Now it's disabled. And when analog 2 will be disabled, if what is the expression, if analog 4 is greater than 50 and if state will be true, on that time it will be disabled. What is the expression? You can see appearance. In the appearance it will be enabled, otherwise it will be disabled. If analog value will be greater than 1, then it will be enabled, otherwise it will be disabled. From the 0 to 50 it will be disabled, after the 50 it will be automatically enabled. Example, observe here, right now analog value is 36. Here also you can see 36 analog value, previous value was 36, 41, 46, 46, 39, 43, 45, 51, and is greater than 50, greater than 51. That's why here it's enable, analog 2 is enable. So you can use this method for process in the process, and you can use this method for disable any analog input value with using disable option. So how to use string input and string display with using HMI tag. If you don't know how to create HMI tag, so in my previous video I already uploaded a video on YouTube how to create HMI tag and how to use it. So in today's video I will share about how to use how to use string input and how to use string display in FactoryTalk View Studio. If you new on my YouTube channel, so please hit the like button, subscribe my YouTube channel for never miss new update. So let's get started. So first, the View Studio HMI tag allowed to store multiple data in HMI. So let's see how to create HMI tag. I already covered in my previous video how to create HMI tag, but I created only numeric input and numeric display and analog and digital tag. So now you can see how to create string tag in HMI. Before creating HMI tag, I want to share you HMI tag is another server of the FactoryTalk View Studio. It is a type of the server like runtime server, alarm server, like a HMI server. It is another type of the server of the FactoryTalk View Studio. So you can see its previous videos already created for the previous videos, the analog tag and digital tag for the button and analog tag for the slider. And now so you want to take a new tag, create a new tag. So here you can see new arrow. So click on new insert arrow. It's new arrow generated. You have to write example string tag 1. Name of the tag is string tag 1 and type means what is a type means data type. Which type data type? Analog data type, digital data type or bool data type. So you have to choose here for string data type. String data type means that you can use number of numeric and combination of the string data type means combination of the numeric and alphabet. Both combination of the combination is numeric string data type. So here you can see the length of the string data type. How many length you want to use, you can write according to your requirement. Example security means it's simple when particular login or user, when particular login, example operator, example manager, when manager will be login in HMI or in when manager will be login in SCADA, on that time this particular tag can operate, this tag will be used, otherwise it tag will be disabled. So click on here data source of the data means where this data will be restored, like PLC में in PLC you can store in the PLC or you can store also memory tag means the HMI tag means the SCADA means FactoryTalk View Studio. Retentive, don't want to take retentive, click accept. Characteristic length 82 we cannot use, you cannot use the more than 82 length. Click on accept. One tag is created. If you want to create it 10 tags, so what you have to do, you have to simply click on duplicate and you have to change the name of the tag. Example string tag 2, accept. Next string tag 3, accept. Next string tag 4, next string tag 5, string tag 6, string tag 5 is enough. Okay, close. And here you can see a pop-up. You have to press the accept in form of the area. Do you want to continue? Change will be applied. Do you want to continue? Click on the yes. So step number 1 has been completed. If you are following my previous video, so it is a common display I was created for the create a video. So you can create any display if you don't know how to create display, so I will be give link in the description box, or also you can see this video from the playlist, basic FactoryTalk View Studio basic playlist that is uploaded on my YouTube channel. You can do setting of the FactoryTalk View Studio display setting. So click example, it's already created, so right click, duplicate. You have to write a simple, you have to write string. Display already created here, animation 4, example animation 4, animation 5. Okay, it will be animation display, and you can right click and click on the duplicate string 1, string dash 1. So it's created. So already display setting has been stored. When you duplicate the display, then display setting will be already stored. So next open string display, and you can see here you want to delete it. Okay. So first what you have to add in header one button. With the button you have to open the display. So what you have to do, you have to open header. You don't know how to create header. In previous video I already created how to make header and how to call macro as in the macro header. How to call